Hey everyone, welcome. I am MisterBo, and it wouldn't be a brand new Grand Prix launch day in Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled without a brand new Datamine giving us a little bit of a hint as to what to expect in the next Grand Prix afterwards. And well, thanks to Beta M, who has datamined the Rusland Grand Prix, we now have some ideas of what we are going to be seeing. Now, of course, this will all contain spoilers, so if you don't want spoilers for Season 8, then click off the video, but if you do, well then stay tuned. Now, if you do enjoy this video, then be sure to click the like button to support the channel, also subscribe if you're new for more gaming content and coverage, and if you do, tap that bell icon so you're notified when my future videos go live. Now, before we get into this, it is worth remembering that this is all sort of rumor and speculation. Yes, this was found in the files of the game, but it doesn't mean these things are going to be in the next Grand Prix, as we saw in the previous datamine, which had suggested we would be seeing developer time trials, and well, we didn't get them. So again, just make sure you don't expect everything in this datamine to be in the next Grand Prix. And with that out of the way, let's go over it. So firstly, the codename of the Season 8 track is Toxic, and we can't really make out anything from that, but when we take a look at some of the stickers and things that have also been datamined, it might become a little bit clearer as to what the overall theme of this Grand Prix is. Now, we have two drivers that are mentioned in this datamine. Firstly, we have the Season 8 driver, who is codenamed Driver Joe. And that's a little bit weird. We don't really know what Driver Joe is. Obviously, there's Komodo Joe, who is already in the game, but there isn't really any other character in the Crash franchise called Joe. However, again, thanks to some of the stickers and things which we'll get to, we might know who Driver Joe is. Now, the other entry for one of the brand new races is actually tied to one of the ones in the previous datamine. So in the previous datamine, we had a driver entry for Driver Who Am I? And a lot of people had speculated maybe that was Willy Wonkacheeks, maybe that was Emperor Veto. We didn't really know, and then we only got one character in the Rusland Grand Prix. Well, that entry has now been removed and replaced with a new entry that says, Driver Who Could I Be? So it definitely seems like Beenox know that we're data mining the game, and they're kind of playing with us, maybe hinting at some kind of racer that we've been wanting for a while. Possibly, again, it could still be Emperor Veto, or it could be Willy Wonkacheeks, or it could be a number of other characters. We're going to just have to wait and see. From there, we move on to the legendary skins for characters, and we don't have any names for these legendary skins, but we know which characters are getting legendary skins, and Amy, Isabella, Liz, Megumi and Torna are all getting brand new skins, so the Nitro squad are getting a fresh set of paint. We are also seeing a brand new skin for King Chicken, which we have an image of in a minute. We have a new legendary skin for Koala Kong. We have a new legendary skin for Embryo. We have a new legendary skin for Spyro, and we have a new legendary skin for Driver Joe, who is going to be the main racer in that Grand Prix. Now, before we move on, let's just take a moment of silence for Geary. Yes, Beenox has not given Geary a skin yet again, and in fact, we don't really see any skins for the CNK characters, which is a bit of a shame. We had kind of expected them after the original roster got skins this time around. Maybe that means they're holding out, and the Grand Prix after this, Season 9, will have all the CNK character skins, but it is still a super shame that we are not getting a skin for Geary. In the comments below, #JusticeForGeary. We can then take a look at the codename for the brand new carts, and we can't really make out anything from these, but we have Cart BLO, we have Cart GRN, and we have Cart MTA. Now, I can't really guess as to what those could be. Cart Green, maybe Cart Martian, or I don't know. It's a little bit of a tricky one, so we'll just kind of have to wait and see on that one. However, we do have some more information on the promotional cart that was found in the previous datamine. It is now being renamed to Xfinity or Xfinity Blitz, and we even have an icon for it, which you can see on screen. It is basically like an F1 Formula 1 car, and it seems like Activision are teaming up with Xfinity. Activision has done that before with Overwatch, so it seems like we're getting a brand new promotional car, maybe before the next Grand Prix, somewhere in between, like we saw with the Firehawk, or maybe with the launch of the next Grand Prix. And the Season 8 wheels are codenamed BAP. Your guess is as good as mine. Now, the thing that really gives us some information about the next Grand Prix is the stickers that were also found in this Datamine. So we have the stickers for a space hamburger and pizza, like a mutated one. So it seems like we may be seeing some toxic food or maybe a space theme. If we look at the next set of stickers, which is a koala Kong emblem in space with like a rainbow behind him, we then also have a space chicken sticker. So this is probably the legendary skin that King Chicken is going to be getting. So it's looking like this is going to be a space themed Grand Prix, which I am very excited about. As my previous video I did a while ago where I talked about some ideas for Grand Prix that I would like to see, my number one pick was a space themed Grand Prix because we already had space skins for Crash, Coco and Oxide. Well, it seems like my wish is coming true. But the stickers don't stop there. We then have this little emblem, which people are assuming is an Emperor Veto emblem, and the reason they are assuming that is because we also have a sticker for Emperor Veto himself. Now, does this mean that Driver Joe is just a code name for Emperor Veto, or maybe Driver Who Could I Be is Emperor Veto? We're not too sure, but I think it's pretty safe to assume at this point that the racer in the next Grand Prix is 100% Emperor Veto. And again, it does only look like we are getting one character with this Grand Prix. Of course, they could surprise us, we could get more, but to be honest, we've got more than I even expected from this game. Even just getting one character is good enough for me, especially if it is Emperor Veto. And that was everything we have in this brand new Datamine. So quickly to recap, the codename for the season is called Toxic, but it looks like it's more of a space themed kind of Grand Prix, so maybe a Toxic Space Grand Prix. We have skins for Amy, Isabella, Liz, Megumi, Torna, King Chicken, Koala Kong, Brio, Spyro and Driver Joe. Driver Joe is looking like it's going to be Emperor Veto, and Beanox are still teasing some kind of other character that will hopefully make its way into the game eventually, with Driver Who Am I, which is now being renamed to Driver Who Could I Be. It is also worth noting that developer time trials are gone from this Datamine. They're not in here. Now, that doesn't mean that they're not going to be in the next Grand Prix. I definitely do think developer time trials will be coming at some point, and maybe Driver Who Could I Be is the reward that you'll get from completing all the developer time trials. That would be awesome to see, and I think adding in dev time trials would just add a lot more replayability, especially for the people who maybe don't play online as much. So there you have it. Let me know in the comments below, are you excited about the next Grand Prix, even though the Rustland Grand Prix has only just launched today? Do you think it is going to be Emperor Veto as the main character of the next GP? What do you think about the selection of characters who are getting new skins? And do you think we're going to be seeing even more Grand Prix after Season 8? Perhaps a Season 9, Season 10, Season 11? Who knows, maybe even up to Season 12? We'll just have to wait and see, but do let me know in the comments below. Again, as always, if you enjoyed this video, then click the like button to show your support. Feel free to subscribe for more gaming content and coverage. Tap that bell icon to be notified when my future videos go live. And also feel free to join our Discord server, a link in the description below. We have over 200 members. You guys are joining all the time, and we talk about Crash Team Racing as well as a ton of other games, so be sure to check it out. But thank you very much for hanging out with me, and hopefully I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.